So I did mention the word sentinel before and also gave you the gist of what a sentinel is. But let's discuss the actual definition of what a sentinel is. So sentinel is nothing but a special value. In my terms, I have just said something or anything. So that is basically the special value that marks the end of the sequence of items. So when the program reaches the sentinel, it knows that it has reached the end of the execution, and it will just come out of the loop, or the loop will terminate. So it must be distinctive enough so not to get mistaken. Example is when reading an input file, the empty line is considered as a sentinel. So from the previous example in the while loop, we have used keep going is equal to y, right? So keep going was a variable that was used as a sentinel. So the value that is entered into the keep going will make the condition, which is keep going is equal to y, false. So let's take this example. So consider a scenario where a doctor is wanting, doctor is performing some calculations here, average of all the weight of all her patients. So the program might work like this. So a loop prompts the user to enter the patient's weight. And the person, let's say there are 10 patients, the user has entered 10 patients' weights. And if the user has entered the next value as 0, that will make the program, or that will be the sentinel 0, because no person can weigh 0. So when the program reads 0 as its weight, it interrupts this as a signal, it interprets this as a signal, and then will read no more weights. So no data after 0 is considered as the number, or the number that is associated to the weight of that patient. So the loop ends and the program displays the average weight. I'm assuming, like, by using the while example, the concept of sentinel is much more clear. Okay, so you're basically whichever makes the condition false is turned as a sentinel. And here, in this case, number 0, because you're working with the weight of the person. So as no one is weighing 0, 0 is considered as a sentinel for this scenario. In the next video, we'll be talking about input validation loops.